Lights up, and it's go, 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 down under for the Australian Grand Prix. And a perfect start from Jinner. Absolutely magnificent. Down in so well with New Potato in second position. The Alpha Tower just slotting back in third position. Is it all gone? Is it all gone okay? I think it has. Everyone is still. Oh no, it isn't. There's a yellow flag in the background. So the Ferraris. The Ferrari is up. It's a billet. Kaz dropped down the order as well. Tomo tip top and William there are rubbing wheels of each other here. William is going to be on the inside into turn 5. I think it is. Nope, it's turn 4, I should say. And William has got the position. He's up 3 already. Storming through the field. Same with Troop as well at 4. Fantastic stuff indeed. Reynolds is up 7 positions. Golly gosh, how did he do that? But Jinner, an imperfect start, important start there, and he has just flown away from the field. Bob up into 4th position as well. But here is William. Then of course there's no DRS until the end of the second lap. Then coming to complete lap 1, Jinner's got a second already. Goodness me, then that's out of DRS range. That is a mega opening lap there from Jinner. Fantastic stuff indeed. Then we got some slipstream going on in the background. Vintage doing a great job here, isn't he? Of 6 with Marsky and Duncan Dave. Duncan Dave has now made his way up into a very fine 8th position. Good stuff indeed there for Duncan Dave. But Vintage also looking very intrigued as well. Marsky on the hard tires, and so the hard starters of Marsky and Cirrus Mushroom is going to be happy at this deal because none of their direct rivals came into the pits. We don't know, albeit he has gone wide there. Vintage, of course, a wily old veteran who is, of course, that he is all about a point scorer, isn't he? Vintage is. He is in 6th position now. He had a great season last season and a great season, the final season of bronze as well, didn't he? Vintage, I'm sure he finished near the top half of the standings, didn't they? I think they did anyway. My start to, and Vintage on the outside in the Brundle turn, magnificent, but oh, Vintage is going to, oh, contact there, he's into the side part of the Williams. Hopefully that ain't going to damage the Williams too much there. I didn't see damage off the front end plate of the McLaren, but that's a clattering, isn't there? But great overtake there from Vintage, magnificent stuff indeed there. And now starting to, oh my goodness me, Serious Mushroom making me, oh my goodness me, and I think that's definitely a change of direction there. Serious Mushroom, lovely helmet by the way, fantastic. Now that's what he meant by Tony the Tiger. In all seriousness though, I think that Reynolds there is very much on the limit here. I think isn't he there, because I think that's a definite change of direction there, and that I think Serious Mushroom is not going to be at all pleased. That Serious Mushroom in the pits, that's very early for Serious Mushroom, and I wonder if he sustained damage. I don't think he has there. No, he hasn't then, so he's coming the pits very early indeed. Vintage all over the back of Duncan Dave, and is getting very fruity in the midfield here. We got 18 cars still remaining, and Stars out the race, Billet out of the race as well. Unfortunately, you got Bob who's now all over the back of Gomex as well. Oh, Duncan Dave's got past Troop. No, oh my god, oh my word, the Vintage is steaming through. My goodness me, fantastic there from Vintage. Magnificent, absolutely incredible stuff, and well, I must say, Vintage has been on inspiring form today here in the Australian Grand Prix. New Potatoes at the fast half of the race and has gained a couple of tenths out in that final split. Very impressive final split there from New Potato, the former bronze world champion. That is an amazing overtake there from Vintage there. Very much he saw the opportunities and he went for it. Magnificent stuff indeed. Wondering, Collins is in the wall. He is in the wall. Is that a safety car? It is a safety car, and Collins has come into the pit lane and into the wall, and that is him out of the race. And William has, this is all his Christmas has all come at once here from William. He's in the pit lane. Surely he's going to throw on the medium or the soft tyre now. It is the medium tyre for the Alpine machine, and there he goes, and out he goes as well. So Newman Bro in the pits, and Marsky coming in the pits as well. Vintage is going to stay out there. Is he going to get in front of William here? He is, you know. Great drive from Vintage there. Once again, doing an absolutely sublime drive today, isn't he, Vintage is? I absolutely love it. Oh, Marsky then, who has lost quite a bit of time there in that pits there. Duncan Dave has gone to the soft tyres there. That might be a stretch then, but let's see how this one goes there, because anything can happen. Serious Mushroom, I think that that has ruined Serious Mushroom's race, unfortunately, hasn't it? He now comes out of the pits because he was on course to have some good points here. Let's see how this one progresses then. New Potato leads but has a 3-second penalty, but now he needs to get going. I think Jinner is the quickest on this track in this day, but a couple of mistakes has really cost him here tonight. He had his first pole position. He should be, I feel that this race is starting to get away from Jinner, but let's see how this one transpires then. And oh no! And he is in the wall! Jinner is there, and that is heartbreak, absolute heartbreak there for Jinner. He is, oh my goodness, William up in his second position, getting past Dynamo Dan now. Coming through then to complete lap 26 on lap 27, and let's take a look at the penalties now, shall we? Because that is going to be what's going to win or lose this Grand Prix. Dynamo Dan needs to keep within 3 seconds then. William has set the fast lap for the race, and Dynamo Dan needs to keep within 3 seconds of New Potato. That is what we're going to keep an eye on then. Dynamo Dan, though, also needs to make sure that he keeps Umambro behind him, because he doesn't want to lose any time, does he? He's already about a second and a half behind New Potato, and of course he's still got 3 more laps to go in this one, hasn't he? And New Potato's in the wall! He's in the wall! And goodness me, that's very synonymous, almost a carbon copy of what happened in the first ever race in ALR around Australia. But New Potato has maybe thrown this away, certainly a podium, and coming out of the bottle turn then, and William's going to win the race on track, but he has got penalties, so it's going to be Dynamo Dan who wins down under in the Australian Grand Prix. What an incredible performance of Marsky second and Bob in third position, 4th Umambro, 5th is Serious Mushroom. What an incredible end to the race, and Kaz getting 2 points, 1 point for Scuba Shoe. Duncan Dave with getting 8th position as well. It was about lack of penalties. New Potato out of the race. Jinner also struggling to get to the end as well. The driver that was leading that race for majority have come home with literally nil points. Jinner's got maybe a point now, but that is not what he came to Australia for with that pace in that Alpine car. Well, as I just sit back and try and take in what that race was in the end, I feel that there's going to be some fallout in that one. I think the Smith Almighty is going to have a bit of work to do in that one to calm the horses and the hard charges of bronze, because I feel that there is going to be a lot of fallout in this one. There's going to be some unhappy drivers in that one. Yes, penalties would have definitely helped in this one there, but what an incredible end then to an absolutely barnstorming of a Grand Prix. Let's take a final look at the classification, shall we, from the Australian Grand Prix. Serious Mushroom is, well, he didn't get driver of the day. What's going on there then for Serious Mushroom? I must say, it all just went incredibly upside down there, didn't it? Swan Shanks, well done, Marsky, fantastic stuff indeed then. Final classification then, Dynamo Dan, his first Grand Prix win in bronze, I believe. I haven't got my stat book out, which is shocking. Second position, Marsky, great drive to second there. Bob, brilliant drive as well in third position. With drivers did get penalties, it really helped him today. You mad bro in fourth. Fifth position, Serious Mushroom from 20th on the grid. No penalties, great stuff. Vintage, superb drive as well in sixth for Vintage. He was an absolute machine in the early stages.
After the first 3 rounds, the calm heads of Marsky, Vintage and Mushroom in the top 10 are showing how to get it done in this bronze division.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Bronze Championship. This is the French Grand Prix. We are half distance now for gold and silver, and we'll be half distance then for bronze at the end of tonight's proceedings as well. The lights are coming on now, they've come off, they've gone on, and now we're away, and it is going a very gloomy French Grand Prix. Dynamo Dan is on the appalling start, and it's dropped down into 6th position. Well, that means that we have got TK taking the lead there, and Jinner almost getting into contact there with the Red Bull. How is everyone? Has everyone got through safely? They have, they have, and they have all behaved themselves into turn 1, but that Alfa Romeo Swanshanks there is trying to defend them from sloppy seconds. It's 2 Alpha Tauri drivers. That's a sneak up the inside there from Barber, who is trying to use those soft tires to his advantage then in a very dull opening lap here in bronze. I don't mean dull in action, I mean dull in terms of the weapon. Look at the clouds up in the sky there. And Brooksy is out of the race, and what has happened to Brooksy? And that's almost instantly Brooksy's nightmare season continues, and that is a major blow for the Red Bull driver. Look at these 3 cars there fighting into the chicane in turn 1. Thomas in the pits, and that's a spin for Vintage, and I think he got a helping hand into turn 1 there, as the drivers are getting very aggressive on the opening stage of this race. They've got a great battle between Styles and Vestier for for the battle for 8th and 9th position. We're on board now with Styles in the Williams car, as Barber's got a 3-second penalty again, very aggressive on the opening stage of this Grand Prix. Styles is, I think he might have to find a second if he wants to get in front. Jitter's got a 3-second penalty. Sloppy seconds and Duncan David fighting on the back straight. I think it's on the finish straight actually. Sloppy seconds are an issue actually, and is dropping down the order. Vessier back into 9th position now. Echo knows it. To be honest, Echo I think is going to be quite relaxed to be honest, because he has a 6-second buffer whatever happens because of that 6-second penalty from the Mercedes driver. And here he comes in. Echo I think has been driving a very measured and controlled race there. Very mature drive from Echo. Sigismund takes the lead of the French Grand Prix. However, like in the Japanese Grand Prix, it is going to be about time here, isn't there? Because of course Sigismund has a 6-second penalty, but Echo is not having it, and he's going back up the inside here. He's going to have a look at the C corner here. Is he going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit? I'm hiding. He is. He's up the inside. He takes the lead again into the French Grand Prix. And so, oh goodness me, there's a puncture. There's a puncture for Sigismund. He's got a puncture. And goodness me, is Vessier's, is that because the tyres have been too far gone here? And Donovan Dunn is coming back into this race as well. It's a puncture for the Mercedes driver. He's done 16 laps along with the drivers around him. Oh my goodness me, there is action at the end of this one. Oh golly gosh then. And is the medium tyres going to hold off for the rest of the drivers here? So 16 laps for Echo, 16 laps for Stars as well. Can they get to the end of this race then on these tyres? This is the battle for the lead then with 1 lap to go. Dynamo Dan then, I gotta say then that Echo's pace has been decreasing, but Dynamo Dan is all over the back foot now then. And Dynamo Dan, this is for the lead of the Grand Prix, not only the lead, this is for the race win as well, as he's now on the outside of the Alfa Romeo, and Dynamo Dan takes the lead of the French Grand Prix on the last lap, and Echo's heart will be plunged into his boots here. Oh goodness me, and what an absolute devastation for Echo. He was leading majority of the race there, and he was just 1 or 2 laps short here, wasn't he, from an absolute historic Grand Prix for Echo. What an incredible end to this race, and Donovan Dan wins the French Grand Prix in incredible circumstances here then. Echo, what an incredible drive there for Echo, and and I think that he is going to be absolutely devastated, isn't he, with that then, because he was leading majority of the race here. And wow, what an incredible end. And Echo second today then. Styles on the podium. Well done to Hungry Styles, and a brilliant performance from the Williams driver. Styles is perfect. This is the best of his career. Styles, as I said, it's fantastic for the Williams driver.
Oh my God.
For the Williams driver recently, he's been fantastic,
amazing, guys. Amazing.
And now he's third. Swan Shanks, his
Well
first sort of his season as well, in 4th. A brilliant drive from both Alfa Romeos. That is important indeed. Then in 5th position is Cyrus Marshall with that technical gremlins. How he still finished 5th.
Williams sitting pretty. You scored points in the first race. What's the mood like?
It's lifted, as you would imagine. It's a team that's had a little bit of a tough time over the last few years, and where it is today, I used the word a few minutes ago, but it has a spark. It has just this belief, shoulders are up, and we're in a good place.
With his best result of the season so far, Styles now is into the top 10, and Mushroom is also mounting a charge for the podium places.
Our lights are off then, and here we go in Hungary. It's a drive-through penalty for Echo, and it's completely gone wrong for Echo. He missed the lights absolutely appallingly there, and there must have been a problem with the launch. We don't have launch system in F1, but he just completely messed up the start, as TK is still leaning into turn 1, as the 2 Alphas are going side by side. A new potato in TK, the 2 rivals, the 2 men who is on the front row have both come together somehow, and the guys who then 3 of the top 4 is now at the back of the field. It's a terrible start. Well, to come down into turn 1. Collins is on the inside there. That Mercedes of sloppy seconds has come out of nowhere and is now flying up into 7th position. The sloppy seconds has made up 10 positions already there. But look at this, and as Collins is trying to squeeze him. Collins is contact there between Collins and sloppy seconds there. Is sloppy seconds lost his front wing? No, he hasn't. He's come to go in there. And Serious Mushroom up into 9th position as well. Also up 6th position there. A lot of big movers on the lovely helmet, by the way, from Serious Mushroom. Absolutely delightful. Again, Swanshanks very much using his wisdom beyond his years. He's now up into 6th position as Serious Mushroom, as Dingus has mentioned, and Serious Mushroom up into a 8 positions, and he's storming through the field nicely indeed. However, it is still serious stuff. They're talking to Serious. Here's Mushroom up into a 6th position now. Sloppy seconds there, and Dunk and Dave just can't get enough of each other. And he thought he was going to go to the side, but well judged from both drivers. Magnificent stuff indeed. And his Swanshanks has had an issue there. Collins is in the major peril now. He is out of the race, unfortunately, and as well in the circuits. Our safety car, I don't think it is a safety car. The marshals might be able to clean it up there. Very Serious Mushroom, my goodness me, he is motoring through the field there at the inside, passes Marsky, and away he goes. Can Marsky come back out? Now TK has also got an edge on this. He's got past the Vintage in the background. He's in that gaggle of cars just behind us. Swanshanks up into a superb 6th position there. Marsky struggling on those medium tires. The hard runners are really starting to come into their own now, aren't they? Because Marsky is struggling out there, and we've got Swanshanks, who's really very much on the ascendancy now. We'll see what Styles can do. TK's has got a great run of pace as well. Billett's back into the pits there. Unfortunately, not a happy homecoming for Billett at the moment in the second Ferrari. His teammate, however, is doing a great job here, and up into a superb second position in this one. Carbrine does come in the pits, and Serious Mushroom with the beautiful pink helmet is now in 3rd position. Good stuff indeed there. What about Swanshanks? I think the pit straight is not straight. It's not long enough at this moment. Serious Mushroom, brilliant driving 3rd position then. 4th position is Marsky. That's great to see Marsky back up there. Hungry Stars since the turn of the year. He has been in magnificent form, hasn't he? He is now up into 5th position. Safety car as the second McLaren has hit the wall. Scooby Stew out of the Grand Prix. And how is this one going to play out? I think that the medium runners are going to be grinning with this one, aren't they? I think the hard runners are going to have to. I think the juniors are going to be furious with this. I mean, everyone is into the pits apart from TK. So TK has stayed out here. Is he going to get out in front of Jinner? I don't think he is, because Jinner is already out. No, he isn't. Yes, he is, I should say, because there is Jinner. Jinner is now out of the pit lane in front of TK, who is second, and I expected today's race to be between those two drivers there. Diamond down in 3rd position. Serious Mushroom is superb 4th for the moment there. Brooksy is now on the medium tires. So I think that the medium tires, can they get to the end? It'll be a stretch, but I think they can get to the end. It will be a stretch, but I reckon it can be done. Right, let's get going, shall we? As Jinner is going to lead us away. This needs to be quite important now for Jinner, and I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, because does Jinner need to go flat out, or does he need to preserve the tyres? And I have no idea. How is the man with 3 wins this season going to play it across the line? That's it. We're racing here in Hungary. That's Bernd Mailander puts his car away, and we're racing once again. Marsky having a sniff at, but nothing doing so far. There we go. He still can't get past at the moment, can he? And goodness gracious me, he is now all over the back of Serious Mushroom. Serious Mushroom, he's been absolutely impeccable today, hasn't he? On board once again with the Alfa male. Serious Mushroom dropping down the 3rd position there, because Echo up into 2nd now, and there he goes. And Echo, of course, on fresher, younger tires and on the medium. And Serious Mushroom is still on course for 2nd position, his best result of his career in bronze so far. Dynamo Dan still leads the way, is now pulling away ever so slightly from Echo then. So one of the medium tires is starting to run their course now. Serious Mushroom currently in a de facto 2nd position then, with Echo currently in 3rd position. Brooks in 4th position then. And coming out of the final term, Dynamo Dan is going to win his 4th Grand Prix win of the season. He is certainly consistent. Is he the man who was the Division 6 champion, and he wins the 4th race of the season. Dynamo Dan wins the Hungarian Grand Prix, and Absolutely magnificent stuff indeed there for Donovan, with Cirrus Mushroom getting second in the end. His best performance of his career for Cirrus Mushroom, and he's on the podium, and he's winning.
That was perfect. Oh man, thank you.
Kevin, that was some Viking comeback. It's great. I cannot believe it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Today, well, it's a Cirrus Mushroom there. 90% for Cirrus Mushroom, 10% for Dynamo Dan. Brooksy and Echo have done a really good job indeed there. But Dynamo Dan, another Grand Prix win then under his belt. Then there is Cirrus Mushroom there. He is loving life in that Haas, isn't he there? And of course, great drive from Echo as well. And with that is a race that's who's going to live long in the memory, isn't it? Goodness gracious me! Action and drama. Then every twist and every corner of this circuit. Oh my goodness me. Every corner had a story today, and every driver had a saga to tell as well. But Dynamo Dan is spraying the bubbly and is extending his lead even further in the World Championship. This stuff indeed. Let's come to Cirrus Mushroom then, who finished second today. And Cirrus Mushroom, we also got driver of the day as well. So Welsh Marnada was not in the driver of the day award today. So hats off to you. But firstly, talking about that start, is Diggus mentioned that you went up 8 positions there in the matter of the first lap.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like just trying to pull over to the side. I hope you can hear me, by the way, because I don't have to work the mic on here. A lot of people pulled over to the side, and for once, I usually stay at the back, and just like jog around until something happens. But if I don't stuff it, I'm going for it. So I just stuck the foot down.
You mentioned there where the safety car came out. You thought that might have messed up your race then, but in the end, I think that might have helped your race. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. At the time, I didn't, because the tyres have been on for quite a while. They've been on for a few laps, and I thought everyone's going to go to mediums, so they're going to blitz past me. So then I thought, you're not in for a penny, in for a pound. I'll just give it a go.
And towards the end as well, I think Echo sneaked by you, but you did see that you probably seen that he had penalties. So was you concerned about that, or was you just happy to just sit there? Because Brooks also had a penalty as well, didn't he?
I was a bit concerned, because he had great pace, and fair play to, and well done to Dan, by the way. Yeah, I thought if I could stay with him and keeping his DRS, then I might actually get a podium for once in my life. And then that was it. My plan was just to stick with him. I was even going to let Brooksy go, because he was getting a bit close. I was getting a bit nervous of him, so he was looking quick as well. So I thought, I'll just stick with him.
You've had 2 fourths and a 5th in the British, Austrians and French Grand Prix last time out then. And now you've had a second today, so you're in a really rich run of form. What's your secret?
I just do, take the race as it comes, and that's it. Just try to stay. The main thing I try and do is not get penalties. And then whatever comes with it after that, I just do, you know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't have been in that position otherwise, but I'll take it.
Wants to come across there, the Haas, and the lights are gone, and we are going for one more time here in Abu Dhabi, and the Haas car gets a good start. New Potatoes on the outside, the AlphaTauri is on the inside, there's cars off in the background, one of the Ferraris there, who's got a bit wide. Cirrus Mushroom up into second position there. Remember, it's Cirrus Mushroom almost won this Grand Prix back in season 3 of season 2 of Silver, I think it was. And of course, I think a late safety car absolutely broke Cirrus Mushroom. It wasn't season 2, I think it was season 4 maybe, or season 3 of Silver, but it was season 3 I think it was. But yeah, late safety car absolutely robbed Cirrus Mushroom of his second Grand Prix win of his career in Silver. He had that, of course, he was the man that broke the Haas domination back in season 2, didn't he? When Liam Yang German was very much ruling the roost in Silver back then, weren't they? But now he's driving for the Haas team as well, and I have a feeling, but he's got everything crossed. He doesn't want to drive for the Haas next season. Serious Rusher into the pits then after 12 laps then. Remember that the hard tires would take slightly longer to fire up there, but here comes Serious Rusher into the pits now then. As and then let's see then what the Haas mechanics do then. Yep, onto the hard tires, of course. Then is it a slick pit stop? It is. It's slicker than Rick as he comes out of the pits there. We have got the second Aston's off now as well. My golly gosh, what's going on here? Serious Mushroom's going to be out near the back of Kiki here, and that's going to be disappointing for Serious Mushroom because he would like to have had a clean track. However, he will be slow in the opening 2 sectors here because he's got to get these tires up to temperature now. Mushroom does. He is very much in it to get a podium here. Is he in it to win it? New Potato, I think, does have quite a comfortable buffer at the moment. But never say never in ALR. Anything can happen in Grand Prix racing, and it usually does, as the great Murray Walker said quite a lot there. And it almost very much didn't it? Serious Mushroom's back in the pits. What's happened there to Mushroom? This is an absolute travesty. And he's had a problem there with the nose cone there, and the Haas driver is gonna be devastated with this. He was in 3rd position, and that extra pit stop has ruined his race. Oh my word, and that is devastation there for Serious Mushroom, because I do feel that he was very much in a podium place, and I do think that the top 3 was certainly breaking away there and possibly couldn't have been caught by the rest of the field. So that's absolute devastation now. Vintage in a very superb 4th at the moment. He's gone to the radar ever so slightly, Vintage has. Here's New Potato, who's certainly going to be the focus of our race there, and he's up the inside, passes Winnie, and there he goes, and Winnie there right onto the gearbox of New Potato there. New Potato then, of course, is this is his first lap out of the pits on those hard tires, so they're not going to be as warm as Winnie's is. So so he's got to be a bit careful when he has, and I think that New Potato's also got to be wary of the Ferrari driver as well. Hassan has just snuck through as well. I was wondering where he'd gone there, but Hassan has just completely snuck through, and now he's going to have 2 into 1 here, and he's done it magnificently. But where he is, look at this, and sloppy seconds on the inside then, and of course, no, oh my word, and sloppy seconds and Winnie have come together, and I think that the sloppy seconds may have, did he get a bit spooked there from the Red Bull driver, or it was Hassan, wasn't it? 3 second oh, that's a problem for Vessier. 3 second penalty for Vessier. Into the pits comes Echo and Sickers. That's the safety car for the incident between Winnie and sloppy seconds there. Out of the pits is when the Aston Martin's there, and Serious Mushroom is in that position there. So Serious Mushroom, it's not too bad, is it? But I think it could have been a lot better there. Vessier has not caught the safety car yet then, so Vessier may come out in the lead here. So this is perfect there. This is a nightmare for New Potato though, because New Potato did have the net lead in this Grand Prix before the pit stops were happening. So New Potato has been a big fall guy here, hasn't he there? And that is disappointing indeed. That Echo and Sickers Monk have really gained time, and so is Vessier as well here. Into the pits now comes the race leader, Vintage up into 4th position as well. Great stuff indeed there. Out of the final turn now, we're back racing there for 10 more laps, and a carbon copy of gold almost, albeit then we got double the laps then, so maybe not at all. So Vessier leads, and he's now got to pull away by 3 seconds there with Sickers Monk 2nd. Echo in 3rd position, Vintage is in 4th there. New Potato has got off to the track which you don't rent in 5th. 6 is Kiki. 7th position is Hassan making his way back through the field with Jinner in 8th position. 9th position is Marsky. Duncan David 10th, and Serious Russian, Serious Pace in 11th position there. Winnie in 12th. Dylan in 13th position there. Having a look there, but no dice at the moment. No DRS yet. It'll be available at the end of the 2nd lap after the safety car has come in. So not next lap, not this lap, not the next lap, the lap after. And look at this, and he's having a look on the inside there. Echo has got a bit of breathing space. It's no! And once again, it's a carbon copy of what happened between Winnie and sloppy seconds there, and Jinner there, who's what a shame there, what a disappointing way to end the season there. But, oh my goodness me, and look at this, and Serious Mushrooms now into 4th position, magnificent stuff indeed, and same with Vintage, who's now into 5th position. Vessier is going to win his first win of his career, and Vessier wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That is absolutely fantastic there from Vessier. Really well done indeed then, and that is very, very impressive indeed. Up until today, Vessier's Vessier only ever had one podium, didn't he? But that is a magnificent performance there from Vessier. Really well done indeed. I'm sure he got 3rd last time out in China, didn't he? So he's had 2 races in a row now where he's been on the podium with a 3rd and now a 1st, and Vessier has finished off the season in incredible form, and he had a 3-second penalty as well, Vessier did, and it still won the race, and that is a statement of intent now for Vessier going on to next season there. Echoed a brilliant drive from the back of the field. Vessier is first ever race win there, and 2 podiums in a row as well there for Vessier. Goodness gracious me. Remember Rosberg at the end of 2015, and it's really compelled him to the championship of 2016 now. This is the sign of things to come for Vessier on the next game of the season 6 of bronze. That remains to be seen now, as I haven't got any crystal balls on me at the moment. But that is certainly going to be very interesting indeed, isn't it? But congratulations to Vessier, and that's another AlphaTauri win. Now, of course, we'll tally up those AlphaTauri wins. 4th position, Serious Mushroom there. Of course, Serious Mushroom ripped off his wing halfway through that race. A good recovery. Vintage, strong drive to 5th there with Marsky in 6th. Duncan Dave, strong drive to 7th.
With Mushroom confirming P4 there in the final race of the season, Marvsky and Styles also cementing their places in the top 10. The Wiseheads have really put on a show there in bronze this season.